Good day to each and everyone, especially to Dr. Maeda Ma'am. My name is Gleir Damo, and today we will be learning about the administrative management theory. What is administrative management theory? It is a theory that focuses on creating a formalized administrative structure for an organization. It involves making a clean division of labor, determining key functions and responsibilities, and establishing a hierarchy of authority. This theory is based on the idea of rational and efficient design of the organization as a whole. It is influenced by the contributions of various theorists who develop process-based approaches to management. Who is Henry Fayol? Henry Fayol was born in 1841 to a French family. He was a prolific writer on technical and scientific matters, as well as management. He was appointed as an engineer in a mining company. By 1888, he had risen to the managing director position of the company, and he retired from the position of managing director in 1918. He was a director of the company up to his death. Henry Fayol was a management practitioner with experience. He improved the condition of the company from virtual bankruptcy to high success. From his practical experience, he developed some techniques. He brought out 14 basic management principles which he felt could be used in all management situations irrespective of the organizational framework. And with that, he is known as the father of modern management theory. Here are the 14 principles of management theory. Division of work. Henry believed that segregating work in the workplace amongst the workers will enhance the quality of the product. Similarly, he also concluded that the division of work improves the productivity, efficiency, accuracy, and speed of the workers. This principle is appropriate for both the managerial as well as the technical work level. According to him, under division of work, the worker always on the same post, the manager always concerned with the same matters, acquire an ability and accuracy which increases their output. In other words, division of work means specialization. According to this principle, a person is not capable of doing all types of work. Each job and work should be assigned to the specialist of his job. Division of work promotes efficiency because it permits an organizational member to work in a limited area, reducing the scope of his responsibility. Authority and responsibility. These are the two key aspects of management. Authority facilitates the management to work efficiently, and responsibility makes them responsible for the work done under their guidance or leadership. Authority and responsibility go together or coexisting. Both authority and responsibility are two sides of a coin. In this way, if anybody is made responsible for any job, he should also have the concerned authority. In Fayol's management principle in this regard is that an efficient manager makes best possible use of his authority and does not escape from the responsibility. In other words, when authority is exercised, then responsibility is automatically generated. Next is discipline. According to Henry Fayol, discipline means sincerity about the work and enterprise, carrying out orders and instructions of superiors, and to have faith in the policies and programs. Employees must obey and respect the rules and regulations which govern the organization. Without discipline, nothing can be accomplished. It is the core value for any project or any management that good performance and sensible interrelation make the management job easy and comprehensive. Employees' good behavior also helps them smoothly build and progress in their professional careers. Unity of command. A subordinate should take order from only one boss, and he should be responsible and accountable for him. Further, he claimed that if the unit of command is violated, authority is undermined, discipline is in danger, order disturbed, and stability will be threatened. This means an employee should have only one boss and follow his command. If an employee has to follow more than one boss, there begins a conflict of interest and can create confusion. Unity of direction. FAIL advocates one head and one plan, which means that group efforts in a particular plan will be led and directed by a single person. This enables effective coordination of individual efforts and energy. This fulfills the principles of unity of command and brings uniformity in the work of the same nature. Whoever is engaged in the same activity should have a unified goal. This means all the people working in the company should have one goal and motive, which will make the work easier and achieve the set of goal easily. Subordination of individual interest to general interest. This indicates the company should work unitedly towards the interests of the company rather than personal interest. Be subordinate to the purposes of an organization. This refers to the whole chain of command in the company. In other words, principle of management state that employees should surrender their personal interest before the general interest of the enterprise. Sometimes the employees, due to this ignorance, due to also his selfishness, laziness, or carelessness and emotional pleasures, overlook the interests of the organization. This attitude proves to be very harmful to the enterprise. Fair remuneration to employees. According to FAIL, wage rates and method of their payment should be fair, proper, and satisfactory. Both employees and ex-employees should agree to it. Logical and appropriate wage rate and methods of their payment reduces tensions and differences between workers and management. It will create harmonious relationship and a pleasing atmosphere of work. Further, FAIL recommends that residential facilities be provided, including arrangement of their needs. This plays an important role in motivating the workers of a company. Remuneration can be monetary or non-monetary. Ideally, it should be according to an individual's effort that they have put forth. Centralization and decentralization. There should be one central point in the organization which exercises overall direction and control of all the parts. But the degree of centralization of authority should vary according to the needs of situation. According to FAIL, there should be centralization in small units and proper decentralization in big organization. In any company, the management or any authority responsible for the decision-making process should be neutral. However, this depends on the size of an organization. So he stressed on the point that there should be a balance between the hierarchy and the division of labor. Scholar chain. The scholar chain is a chain of supervisors from the highest to the lowest rank. It should be short-circuited. An employee should feel the necessity to contact his superior through the scholar chain. The authority and responsibility are communicated through this scholar chain. So FAILs defines scholar chain as the chain of superiors ranging from the ultimate authority to the lowest rank. FAIL, in this principle, he highlights that the hierarchy steps should be from the top to the lowest. This is necessary so that every employee knows their immediate senior. Also, they should be able to contact any if needed. Order. According to FAIL, there should be proper, systematic, and orderly arrangement of physical and social factors such as land, raw materials, tools, and equipment, and employees respectively. As per view, there should be safe, appropriate, and specific place for every article and every place to be used effectively for a particular activity and commodity. A company should maintain a well-defined work order to have a favorable work culture. The positive atmosphere in the workplace will boast more positive productivity. Equity. The principle of equality should be followed and applicable at every level of management. There should not be any discrimination as regards caste, sex, and religion. An effective management always accords sympathetic and human treatment. All employees should be treated equally and respectfully. It is the responsibility of a manager that no employee should face discrimination. Next is stability. Principle of stability is linked with long tenure of personnel in the organization. This means production being a teamwork An efficient management always builds a team of good workers. If the members of the team go on changing the entire process of production will be disturbed. An employee delivers the best if they feel secure in their job. It is the duty of the management to offer job security to their employees. Initiative. Under this principle, the successful management provides an opportunity to its employees to suggest their new ideas, experiences, and more convenient methods of work. The employees who has been working on a specific job since long discover now better alternative approach and technique of work. The management should support and encourage the employees to take initiatives in an organization. It will help them to increase their motivation and of course their morale. Spirit of cooperation or spirit of corps. It is the responsibility of the management to motivate their employees and be supportive of each other regularly. Developing trust and mutual understanding will lead to a positive outcome in work environment. So in order to achieve the best possible results, individual and group effort are to be effectively integrated and coordinated. Production is a teamwork for which the wholehearted support and cooperation of the members at all levels is required. Within his theory, Fayol outlined 5 elements of management that depict the kinds of behaviors managers should engage in so that goals and objectives of an organization are effectively met. So here are the 5 elements of management. Planning. Creating a plan of action for the future, determining the stages of the plan and the technology necessary to implement it. Deciding in advance what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and who should do it. It maps the path from where the organization is to where it wants to be. The planning function involves establishing goals and arranging them in a logical order. Administrators engage in both short-range and long-range planning. Next is organizing. Once a plan of action is designed, managers need to provide everything necessary to carry it out, including raw materials, tools, capital, and human resources. Identifying responsibilities, grouping them into departments or divisions, and specifying organizational relationships. Command. Managers need to implement this plan. They must have an understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of their personnel. Leading people in a manner that achieves the goal of the organization requires proper allocation of resources and an effective support system. Directing requires exceptional interpersonal skills and the ability to motivate people. One of the crucial issues in directing is the correct balance between staff needs and production. Coordination. High-level managers must work to harmonize all the activities to facilitate organizational success. Communication is the prime coordinating mechanism. Synchronizes the elements of the organization and must take into action delegation of authority and responsibility and span of control within units. Control. The final elements of management involves the comparison of the activities of the personnel to plan of action. It is the evaluation component of management. Monitoring function that evaluates quality in all areas and detects potential or actual deviations from the organization's plan, ensuring high-quality performance and satisfactory results while maintaining an orderly and problem-free environment. Controlling includes information management, measurement of performance, and institution of corrective actions. So Fayol believed that managerial practices were key to predictability and efficiency in organizations. The administrative theory views communication as a necessary ingredient to a successful management, and many of Fayol's practices are still alive in today's workplace. The elements and principles of management can be found in modern organizations in several ways, as accepted practices in some industries, as revamped versions of the original principles of elements, or as remnants of the organization's history to which alternative practices and philosophies are being offered. Well, the Philippine military is a prime example of an organization that has continued to use these principles. That's all for my report about the administrative management theory. I hope you learned something from my report, and God bless us all.